What's up, guys? Rio here, and welcome to day 5 of Summersend 2012. And today I will be bringing you some gameplay in Modern Warfare 3 with the G36C. And I thought it was a pretty good gameplay, but the quality is definitely not very good because, first of all, I do have a capture card, but I still have to this day not found the correct wire for it. And also, well, I'm using a camera for it, and I also had to record it using actual sound of the game because it's the only way I can really record the sound. Of course, it sounds pretty quiet right now. Anyway, this is a gameplay on interchange with the G36C with red dot and silencer. Today, I just wanted to bring you a couple of tips with the G36, or basically free-for-all in general. See, one of the main things you want to do is, well, to build up your kill streak and get high kill streaks like I kind of get in this, is to play kind of cautiously, try to crouch like I do. A lot of people don't actually know this, but it makes your footsteps completely silent. And then you shouldn't run like crazy just around the map unless you have an SMG with steady aim or something like that. As you can see, I'm just kind of staying in one general area. I'm not just sitting in one spot looking down an alley or something, but I am kind of moving around a little bit in this area. That's probably one of the best things you can do in free-for-all is pick one area like I am doing and stick in that area, and as people run by or near that area, you just pick them off one by one. And sometimes that doesn't work, but most of the time it does, as long as you don't sprint like crazy and just go all out. Now, what you'll see here is that I do get the Predator missile here, but spoiler alert, I kind of die in a second. And then I get to probably one of the best places in this whole map to build up a kill streak. You'll see that in a second. And basically what I do is I just go back and forth, like I'm doing in this spot as well. I just go back and forth between this side of the truck and this other side over here. But as you see, as I said a second ago, I die. Now, eventually we'll get to the best possible spot to actually to build up your kill streak, which I do use to my advantage, and it works very well. Now this camper here, I thought he was just ridiculous. Now, anyway, just as I said earlier, once again, don't sprint like crazy, and that's about it. Now, I also want to talk about something that I had on my mind. I'm not sure why that I think this, but for some reason, I find it awkward saying my own name. I have no idea why. I just have a hard time. For example, if you were to look at Summersend episode 2, when I say my real name, I say it kind of fast, and right now I'm actually avoiding trying to say my own name. But just for the record, I'm going to say right now, hello, my name is Max. You see, I don't know why, it just seems weird to say it. And then I do have some friends that have the same name as me, but for some reason I just have a hard time saying it. I'm just curious to see if anybody else had the same problem. Just kind of weird that way. Anyway, this is the place that I was talking about earlier, where you can just go back and forth and build up your kill streak like crazy. I did see a Moab gameplay where a guy got a Moab, and it was using this spot here, so I decided to try it out, but it didn't work so well because I was sprinting too much. Now, this gameplay was quite a while later, and it was well after the fact, and just today actually, when I recorded this and got everything, like got this gameplay, I realized that the Age 6 Overwatch I really, really like. The initial setup I had before was the Predator missile, attack helicopter, and then AC-130. And I said that's I think that's a pretty good setup. And then in one video I saw, it said you should probably not use attack helicopter because it can be shot down easily, and it is just it's it takes a while to get to the AC-130 from that. But I kept using it, and eventually I started using the Reaper because that's what everybody recommended, and I still wasn't very good with that, and I just wanted to try something new. So I tried Predator missile, AH-6, and then AC-130. It was kind of hard for me to get those 4 kills in between the Predator missile and the AH-6, of course, but eventually, actually today, I figured out this setup with the G36 with red dot and silencer, and Scavenger Pro, Hardline Pro, and what was the last one I had? Um, I know, oh, it was in Marksman Pro, and I just love this setup, and I was able to get my AH-6 and one away from my AC-130. So then I basically decided to try a couple other game types and went to free for all, and decided, man, I love the AH-6. Why not make it my highest kill streak, and better yet, make it have 579 to make it easier to get to. So that's exactly what I did. As you saw earlier, I built up a pretty good kill streak. I got my Predator, my attack helicopter, and my AH-6, and then I also got my Predator again and my attack helicopter again. So you see, I was just calling them in one by one here after I died, and it's just a really great spot to patrol and go around. Now, what many people don't know the difference between is patrolling and camping. I prefer patrolling because it's not even close to as a newbie, or at least I think. People have many different opinions on it. I don't know. But basically, camping, my definition at least of camping, is sitting in one spot the entire match, or sitting in one spot in general, and aiming your sights, so when somebody comes by, you just kill them. And there's also another variation of camping where you camp one spot, kill a person, then move to another corner or something. But I still count that as camping. Now, patrolling, like what I'm doing here, is actually moving around. This is kind of actually close to camping, considering how close I am to my spot I'm patrolling, because I'm just moving back and forth between 2 spots. But it's best done in a different area, because this, as you can see, was very easy to get a kill streak. Patrolling is more just going from one place to the other, like I was doing earlier. That's a better example. Going from one side of the truck to under the highway. Now, I remember at the very end of this match, it was actually coming down to the line. The person who was in second was catching up, and I was getting kind of nervous. I thought they were actually going to catch up. And this gameplay is kind of coming to a close. Got, like, I'm not even sure how much more of it. But anyway, one final tip to remember is just try to stay calm. And if you die, just continue doing what you're doing. Try to take a deep breath and just relax, because that's the easiest way to do things, I figured out. Because a while back when I used to play, I do really amazing the first match, and I think, man, this is great, and I try to do the same thing second match, but I'd be more crazy and rambunctious, and I just run out and I just die over and over, and I get frustrated, and then the rest of my experience wouldn't be even close to as good. Now, here's the end of the video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Post what you think in the comment section below, and have a nice day. Awkward exit. Peace.